Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. This is my Weasel toe, and this is the coach of the Bears, Mike Ditka. For those of you who know, no one can beat Ditka. Anyway, you have to be a certain age to understand that. I mean, that's just one of those things. Anyway, I want to show you something that was passed along to me by a subscriber, and it was a really great idea. I'm glad he sent it to me because I would never have ever thought of it in a million years, really, because people don't live that long. Okay, but in all seriousness, I would never have thought of it. And that goes towards the configuration of the commander skills. And it's a wacky one. So let me show you that. Come here, Coach Ditka. All right, there we are. Oh, and by the way, I'm telling you, his name is Mike Ditka. All right, so don't give me any lip. Okay, so the thing about the Wiesel is that it has a low detectability right from the get-go. So one of the things that his configuration does is maximizes the visibility or the low visibility of this tank. And how do you do that? Well, obviously camouflage is one, silent driving is another, muffled shot is yet another one, and that covers that. So that covers the low detectability. It's also, and I know this myself, a super fast light tank. So what do? We want to maximize the light tank capabilities of this tank, which is off-road driving for handling purposes, clutch braking for turning, very killer actually. And now we want to concentrate on the other things that you need. Sometimes you use this tank like a sniper. So his idea is to have sixth sense, which I found to be super effective because as a sniper, when it goes off, it lets you know that you've been spotted. And if it's not going off, you have not been spotted. So I found that as a deep sniper to be super helpful. We have, and also one of the things that helps the sniping, well, and the light tank detectability is the binoculars. It jacks up the visual range to like 650 plus. It's ridiculous. I've never seen numbers that high before. And then last but not least, the Born Leader to give us maximum crew effect on visibility, on reload, etc. So fantastic stuff. Now let's just check this out. All right. Looking at these numbers, let's go here. The numbers will stay up and they'll stay longer. We got the equipment. So this is the light tank, means its power is it's going to be in its speed and undetectability, and then its rockets. So for the speed factor, engine and tracks. Now he had a different idea. Rather than using the scope, I like to have the massive sniper scope. That's just a personal thing. So this was not in his configuration. He had something different. What did he have? I think he had the fan on there, which is also great. That's, crew skills. The fan is another Born Leader. It does exactly the same thing as Born Leader. It just gives you a second one. instead of just one. But I went with the scope, the 8 times zoom. The camo net goes to the undetectability features. And it was funny. He goes, yeah, dude, you're going to do all this stuff on the camo, etc., and you're going to get 35 on still concealment. I'm like, that's insane. I'd heard it was 65, and I got into 65, but I didn't know how to get to 35. But I know now, so which is fantastic. And that includes, of course, using the smoke bombs. So when you have your smoke, it drops your detectability to insanely low levels on every tank. So this is totally fantastic. Now we have gold repairs and gold first aid. He had another solution to put on there. I want to say it was rations, which again is the same as the fan, which is the same as the Born Leader. And I dabble with these and, adjusted it here and there. So those are the things I changed were this and this, the 8 times zoom. So you can goof around with it, but this is his idea, but I'm more comfortable having these. Another thing I would possibly trade this off for, you could trade off the medicine for gasoline or for enhanced rations. The gasoline will give you extra speed, which I did that. I experimented with that. It was really good. It goes 97 if you get the gasoline on there. And the 97 is quite good. So that's kind of the deal there. So we got all the stuff that you need, plus a few options that you can add to it for your own personal taste. So now I want to show you this killer game that I had. I mean, I'm still not great in the Wiesel at all, but I'm getting better. And his idea was awesome, and I told him in my reply that I would make a video of this to let you guys see if I could get any good results. And I got a good result. Welcome to Fisherman's Bay. All right. Let the freaks loose. So one of the things that, you can do with the Wiesel is use it as a light tank spotter, obviously. You can use it as a torpedo attacker, where you charge guys, and as you get close, you launch your rocket like a torpedo. Imagine it as a PT boat. And you can also use it as a sniper. Trying to see, there's a whole bunch of guys over here. Check this out. This guy was diving, and I tagged him. You couldn't see it there, but on the game screen, I got damage for that attack, so I know I tagged him. That almost got me. Missed it by that much. So here, I'm relying on the sixth sense to tell me if I am or am not spotted, because it's very critical for the Wiesel. So that's one of the things I noticed right off the bat. Most tanks is not that critical, but this one it is. Whoa. It also has a real tendency to look down whenever you're zooming in. It's really bizarre. Killer shot. Absolutely killer. Actually, I think the first shot I told you was a hit was not a hit. That's the one that was the hit. And that one we saw, of course, you know, it was a kill shot. Now here, there's so much carnage and chaos. I'm just rolling through here without any troubles. What's the matter, bro? Can't catch my 92? All right. And also, strolling through carnage like that, you can build up some nasty assist damage. I didn't get much there, but it does happen. There's another torpedo assault. Nice hit. That's one of the mainstays. Once you learn how to do that, you can do some business in this guy. And like I said, I'm still improving. I'm just average in this tank. Guess what? Merry Christmas! Tag, you're dead. Now, normally that's not a good idea, but I was so close to the reload being completed that it was worth it. The risk, you know. And we're doing quite well, which was good because I had a lot of teams last night that, well, let's just say that they weren't so hot. And I need a team that's good because I'm not great. If I ever reach, you know, those high heights of efficiency with this thing, it'll be a different story. But right now, I am not close. I need help. I need to have a decent team. I can't do this. I'm not a superstar in this tank at all. But I'm a good team helper. So you can also play this like a roving defender if you want, which, you know, is a role that I'm good at myself. It requires, you know, different skills, and you don't have to be a superstar in this vehicle or in any vehicle to be a roving defender. Your responsibilities are more defensive. I missed him. Hey, you win some, you lose some. But we're smoking on this thing big time. I'm ready to get you. Ah, now those are hard to hit, to be honest. I'm not very good at shooting a Wiesel with a Wiesel. So, hooray, my team won. So, here I am again in the garage. Coach Mike Ditka. Here we are in the end of game screen. And like I said, I had a good game, so it was fun to showcase how well the commander skills worked. It was a shocker to me, but I noticed a huge difference, and it helped me out a lot. So anyway, as you can see, 4,000 commander, no boosters, of course. So 4,000 commander, very good. 162,000, hey, I'm good with that. I can always, you know, accept extra silver. 2 kills, you saw those. 3,100 damage, you know, a real solid game. Not superstar. Good enough to make a long haul. You know, 1145 assistance, all fine. So this is like I'm climbing the stairs one by one, getting better, doing better in this tank. But a lot of games aren't good. And if my team isn't good, you know, I got to have help. I'm sorry, I just do. That's just the way it is. But hanging in there, getting better. So 4th place overall, terrific. I'm not complaining at all. I thought it was a fun game, and that's the key. I can't wait to get in matches with Bernie and Brownie so we can go tear it up, because I was by myself. I didn't have any helpers. in a platoon. I just had the random guys on the team, which this team was very good. We had a thumper that was not good, but everybody else did something, substantial. So hey, that was good enough for me. Coach Ditka approves of the Wiesel, and he works in a fine fashion. Now I have another game I'm going to show you with Coach Ditka in my Stormer, or the Super Wiesel, however you want to refer to it. It doesn't matter. It would help if you could leave a like for this video and spread the news about the success of Coach Ditka. That would help on the YouTube algorithm. Also, tell your friends about Coach Ditka. That way they can see what happened, and maybe they'll leave a like for it and possibly subscribe as well. So now, Coach Ditka and myself are going to say sayonara, Japanese lingo, for no reason, just to do it. And I'm going to head out. I have to make that other video of the Stormer. So the coach and I are calling it quits on this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to thank you guys for watching it. Look forward to seeing you guys maybe later today, tomorrow, the next day, etc. So I'm out. I'll see you when I get back and with another video, and it's going to be killer. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you enjoyed the other ones. Da Bears.